What's going on, guys? Today, we're gonna answer a simple question. Are Jiu Jitsu instructionals worth the money? Or are they a big old waste? We're gonna find out today. So, when you guys look at it as a whole, there's a handful of sites. When I say handful, really there's only one. It's called BJJ Fanatics. And what you're gonna see is you're gonna see a lot of athletes like Gordon Ryan, Adam Orzinski, Hamala. You can name a variety of talented jiu-jitsu athletes that provide DVD. Shouldn't even say DVD anymore because it's 2020, right? They provide these instructionals that you could purchase from their website. You could download them, all that fun stuff, or watch it directly from their website. And really the big question is it worth the money? For example, if you want to purchase one of Gordon Ryan's instructionals on, let's say, mastering passing the guard, if you want to learn anything about how he plays open guard, you have to pay $250 per digital copy that you want to watch on there. So if I want to learn and I want to be able to, for example, be as good as Gordon Ryan or be able to use his techniques, I have to spend $250 for that information. Is it a waste or is it even worth it? This is what I would tell you. The answer is yes, and the answer might be no, right? Because there's two things that have to go with you purchasing these digital copies. Number one, you actually have to study and watch it, because the ones that I've observed, and I've actually purchased myself and gone through, there's a lot of content on there. And when I say there's a lot, there's like a couple hours worth of content that's on there. Speaking specifically about Gordon Ryan's that he did, the detail on there is actually really good. And the one thing that's really nice about, for example, Gordon Ryan is that the stuff that he teaches, that he shows in the technique, he actually does in competition. Not implying that everybody else that's on BJJ Fanatics doesn't do that, but what's unique about Gordon is that you can see how he teaches it, you can listen to the instructional, but then you can also reference actual matches that he's had against high-level talent, and him actually successful being able to do it. Because the interesting thing is that they're always, no matter how good they do, and I've listened to a handful of instructionals, Gordon's instructionals are actually pretty darn good. There's always details or things that are missed or that you may not even pick up through just watching the instructional. So you're gonna wanna obviously pair that with looking at actual matches that they've had and kind of watch both. Just as a brief example, I'm a big fan of Adam Orzinski. I may not be saying his last name right. That's just how, when I look at it, I hear it. That's how it processes through my mouth. But Adam Orzinski has a very, very talented butterfly game, specifically from like a unique half guard type style. How he uses his feet and just what he does is very unique. Now his remastering the butterfly guard that he did is a good instructional. If I went with just the instructional, trying to apply what he's showing in there to be able to use effectively in sparring, and I'm not talking to just against white belts. I'm talking about against other black belts, other people that are brown belts, people that are my level, that I'm gonna have to set up the technique correctly for it to effectively work in the training room and obviously hopefully in competition. I have to pair it with watching his actual matches, because if I didn't, there's no way I would have success. Not saying Adam didn't produce like a good DVD, the details are there, but there are details that are missed that really you're not gonna be able to pick up, in my opinion, unless you watch them actually do it in competition. For example, there's some decent little details about how, just getting your hips facing the mat as you're lifting for the butterfly guard, or different transitions that he does about how he reacts to different reactions that opponents give him. I only picked up through watching him actually compete. The beautiful thing is that you're watching this video on YouTube. You can stay on YouTube after this video and you can search Adam Orzinski, you search Gordon Ryan, or whoever you want to study like Leandro Lowe, and you can look at their archived matches, or just get a membership at flowgrappling.com and you can watch all their matches. So buying a instructional for jiu-jitsu can be a big waste of money if you buy it. Number one, if you don't actually watch all of it and study it. Number two, if you are not trying to drill it. And then number three, if you're not pairing it with actually watching them compete in competition and using those techniques, I'm guaranteeing you're gonna be missing details and you're gonna be missing opportunity to be able to improve as fast or as good at what you would if you guys actually did both. So hope this video was helpful for you guys. I personally love using instructionals. I always pair it though with watching live matches. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not one of those things that you could buy an instructional and then a month later be ready for the next one. Guys, there's portions on those instructionals that are very long, and there's a lot to cover and a lot to go over. And in order for you to effectively get all of it, you're gonna wanna plan ahead and plan some time, like spending almost 6 to 8 months for you to be able to somewhat digest everything that's on there. But I'll go in there with the hope of, number one, you can apply one set of technique live, or maybe 2. Hey, if you're a boss, go for 3. So hope this video was helpful to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It's a big help, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.